Hey guys, welcome back to another critique video. Now the drawing submitted this time is really good, and he goes by the name of David North, and technically it's just awesome. So what I really want to talk about is it's not just the technical aspect, but it's the artistic expression, how we can improve something that's technically superior into a full art piece where it's very pleasing to the eye. Alright, so here's one of the drawings by David, and as you can see, it's just awesome, right? I think most of you guys would want to be able to shade and draw something like this. What I really want to talk about is just how this whole drawing fits together, and it's a little bit higher concept. This is where the artistic expression comes in and not just the technical aspects. So I'm just gonna get rid of this, and then when I bring it back on, just kind of look at it and tell me how do you feel, right? So the first thing I look at is the eye. And then I kind of go down to the hair right here because it's leading me down to the lip, which is fine. And then after that, I kind of look around the hair, which is really nicely drawn. And then I get down here, and this is where the problem arises. It's this whole dark area right here. And obviously she's wearing a black top, and it's shaded that way. But it's so dark that it's so heavy, when something is dark, and especially when it's shaded in full like this, it's very heavy in the drawing. There's weight to it. So when I'm looking at this, I go down here, my eyes tend to get stuck. It's like I want to go back up, and when my eyes do go back up, I'm constantly distracted by how dark this is. It's as if visually something is pulling my eyes down. So if we want to create an art piece where it's a little bit more pleasing to the eye, so that we can, our vision can kind of go back up into the face, which is, the main focus of most portraits. There's quick things we can do. Let's say I'm gonna lighten. Now I am working in Photoshop, so it's kind of like a little bit cheating here, but let me line up this. I'm gonna do a little example just to show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna work on this image. So from here, let's say I'm gonna line this thing up because it's just taking up so much attention, so much weight. It creates a lot of weight. So I line it up. Now I might have done it a little bit too much. So let me go back and just let me draw in a little bit because I don't want to. I don't want to get rid of it completely. It is important to have this kind of line here, right? So if I do something like this, just to give some of the shape back, and then if I go into the face, now the eye is the most important part. So right here, the clothing is the darkest part, which is a little too distracting. So if I darken, and in Photoshop it's actually very easy, and that's why it's easier for me to show it to you this way. I can just darken up this eye area right here. Okay, maybe not too much at first. And maybe the lip area right here too. Maybe somewhere around the hair. Just darken. And I'm just darkening the dark areas, not the light areas. And what this does, it will give you, anything that's dark and sharp and a lot of contrast, it attracts your eye. And anything that's blurry kind of fades into the background. So that's really what I want to talk about, just to compare side by side, how you can make this into an artistic piece and, just a lot more artistic expression. But let me show you some of his other stuff because it's really cool. Look at that, right? That's crazy, right? That's Chucky. And look at this, the Joker. It's just awesome, right? The detail, the shading, it's incredible. And, stuff like this takes a long time to draw, so don't think that, he's whipping this up in a couple of hours. And this is probably one of my favorites. It just got the eyes and the expression. And everything that kind of works here. Even though there's a lot of detail of the hair, this is very illustrative, but it still kind of works. So that's probably my favorite piece. So anyhow, that's it for this video, and I'll talk about a lot more of this kind of artistic expression a lot more as it comes up. But for now, this is it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.